set.
We're gonna rock, scissors, paper for the bite.
What do you want to do? Oh, guess who's fighting the fish
Two
today?
out of three?
No. I don't play that game.
The dang.
Hey, look at McCabe over there. He's doing the tarpon dance.
It's awesome. Is that gonna get his bit?
Oh, fish, 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 fish.
Let him eat. Stick him.
There he is.
There's old girl.
There he is. Greyhounding, baby, greyhounding. Well, fish on.
Fish on! Doing the tarpon dance! That's what I'm talking about!
Well, it's a rough day in Mini Boca Grande Pass, otherwise known as Egmont Key. You want me on the bow?
I would like it.
Oh, this is gonna get fun, huh?
Gonna get interesting.
The reason it's gonna get fun, if y'all see all these whitecaps out here. This is a tarpon dance today. Look like a pretty good one, Z.
Yeah, all good. Some just bigger than others. Woo! Full contact tarpon fishing today. A little bumpy out here, isn't it?
Just a wee bit. This 2410 though does the trick.
That's right. That hook brought heat. I think we stuck him good.
Brand new trocar, brother. That thing's probably right through his head.
I was biting that scrub so hard. FWC's gonna have some Tommy DNA.
I think Tommy Z's mating with a tarpon.
Come on, someone already said I'm part tarpon.
Is that all you get out of these here? Is just a couple jumps in this deep water?
You got your jumps.
And that's all you get. The rest is a bunch of work.
Well, no, usually right when they get to the boat, like by the time I put my hand on the leader, they'll stand on their tail at least one more time. Smack me in the face with their tail a couple times usually. How's that fins holding up?
Holding up wonderfully.
What size did you bring today?
I brought 50 today.
But that fish trying to run us up on the beach.
Trying to get up there where Cito was. Uh-oh, might get another little jump here. 3 o'clock. That'll work.
That'll work. That's perfect. Fish is making me work for it.
Just try to get him to show himself a little.
Just jump in the boat.
Here he comes up again.
You got leader?
I got leader. Tommy's getting his scraper out to scrape his cheeks. How they doing the research on him now. Other than taking a fin or doing a fin clip.
That was so hard.
You basically just scrape their cheek and you get a DNA sample and you send it back into the labs and they can keep track of the fish that way. Got her? Coming back at you. Got him?
There you go. You know, white.
You get enough?
We got white?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got a little bit of white there.
That's what we need. Let's get the boat out of harm's way.